So this is game 2 between Scan and Paralyze. Paralyze bottom right, Scan top left. And this is Polypoid. So a little bit tighter map than Vermeer. I would say I think that Polypoid is a bit better for Terran than Vermeer is. I definitely think that. Vermeer is a little bit tougher terrain-wise. Third base on Polypoid is very helpful for Terran, the way that it's situated on high ground. Alright. So it looks like Paralyze might be going for a very fast Nexus here. Yeah, 1 gate Nexus. Did Scan just scout the center? That's interesting. Wow. Okay. Okay, so we got stuff to talk about here. This, I've seen... Okay. Okay. What we just saw Scan do... This is like... There's a full circle here. Okay, so let me explain, right? So there's gasless expansion, where you go like depot, racks, CC. Normally the depot and racks will be down here, or maybe it'll just be the racks, depending on the SimCity. And that gives you a very fast command center, okay? Now, people have developed rushes against that and pressure against that, which can make it hard to pull off. It's not as popular as it once was. So there was an evolution where, for a while, there was, you take your gas, you get a second depot, but you keep one SCV on gas, and then you make the command center, and then you make the factory, and the factory is quite a bit quicker, right? So that's one. There's another one where it's just 2 depots, so you can make more Marines, and then into the command center. Here, this is something I saw Light do, and it evolved from, like, basically he mined the 100 gas. He was going to make the command center. He had the money to make it. I mean, the factory. And he skipped it when he scouted that this was a fast Nexus. He just says, screw it, I don't want it. I want the command center a little bit faster, right? Because if you put the factory down, it's going to take a lot longer to get the command center started. So he just takes all of his guys off gas, and he's going to bank minerals and just get this up. So, like, I saw Light do this. It was like the in-between from gasless expansion and factory expansion. It's like in between those two. And that one evolved into the 1 SCV on gas expansion, where you get the factory afterwards, like you don't even have 100 gas yet. So this is fascinating to see him pull this out in a very important match in ASL qualifiers. Okay, so he sees that it's 1 gate. Nothing really that he can do about it. It's that bunker started. Robo coming up. Notice Paralyze is sitting a little bit defensively. I don't think he's entirely sure of what's going on here. And mines once again. Okay. This is actually Observer 2 gate. Looks like Paralyze getting ready to take a third. Oh, is this... Oh, wait. That just finished, so this is 25... Okay, so he actually went... Oh, this is fascinating. Okay, so after that build, Scan went Mines, Academy, Second Factory, Armory. That is not a normal ordering, but it will give him a very fast scout with the comsats. I've never seen that. Not quite like that. More normal ones would be like Second Factory into Academy and Armory, or Armory, Academy, Factory. But yeah, to go the Academy first, that's a big nod towards him wanting a scout. You generally want the Academy a little bit later just because it interrupts SCV production. So that's cool. All right, so he's got all these mines out, just kind of scouting. Wow, wow. He's taking a third on location. We heard the scan. Okay, close your eyes if you don't want to see the progress bar. We have to jump back and see exactly what got scanned, because this is an insane call to go third on location here. Okay. He scans, sees the rowboat, did a second scan up here looking for tech, and he sees the support bay, and he sees how far along it is. Now, the support bay is one of the fastest build... Oh, I'm sorry, not one of the fastest buildings in the game. It is the fastest building in the game. You got to make sure that Protoss can get Reavers instantaneously. They can almost time travel backwards to Reavers, because it takes 19 seconds for this building to build. Anyways, to scan Reaver and to put a third command center down on location... Why is my camera freezing? I don't actually understand what I'm looking at here. This doesn't see... It seems like this will be impossible to hold. I'll fix it afterwards. This is too annoying during this. It seems like this would be impossible to hold. So let's check it out. See if it actually is. Yeah, let's take the vision off both players. That's a great idea. Right, so third Nexus coming up. He has one Zealot, and he's going to have second Zealot Reaver. Alright, so let's see. Let's see if Scan has what it takes here. Here comes the Reaver. Oh, is he going to dive? If he dives on the bunker, man, that is not a good call. That is not... Well, with this many, actually, he might get the command center. It's possible. Let's see. Oh, that was a bad Reaver shot. Jesus. That couldn't have gone worse for Paralyze. That was the worst attack. That's the worst that could have ever gone. I think if Paralyze does that 5 times, like if he does it 10 times, I think he's going to bust this location 9 times at least. The Reaver walked extra forward to attack in. If Reavers attack south with a target, they walk too close. I don't know why. It's fucking stupid, but it's real. So, yeah, that's a problem. Who knew I could have just repaired a bunker instead of making 7 tanks to defend my third? Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. That was wild, though, because I think Paralyze actually is supposed to break. Like, does he get the command center? I don't know, man. Maybe, maybe not. Looked like probably not that time, but he should have broken the position. Instead, now, look at this. We've got, like, even workers up near 70 and equal supply. So Scan is in, like, a beautiful spot here. Dude, I can't believe he did not break that. It's so crazy. Oh, my God. Okay, okay. Let's slow it down for a second. Take a look at what's actually going on. We have the High Templars once again. Observer speed on the way. 10 Zealots being made at a time. Very nice. The Stargate is up, but we don't actually have Arbiter Tech yet, so I think he is probably going to be wanting to go into that. He's got his Quadrant, right? He's got the 5 bases in the corner. I think this is, in my opinion, for Polypoid, this is the best way to play. If you take your Quadrant, like, it's impossible for Terran to really attack any of this. It's all close enough together and hard enough to go up the ramp so you can't really attack. And then you kind of take map control. Like, look at this. This is good spreading. Right, he's got a Zealot here. He's got some units here. Goons. He's got an Observer watching, whether you take this or move out. Another group of goons over here. And then he expands to his 6th base in the top right. And that's where he starts getting really big. Like, 5 base. Like, you need 5 base after Terran gets 3. But then, like, if you just... Yeah, I really like how Paralyze is playing this. Alright, tries to harass that a little bit, but Scan with the Goliath's doing a good job. Ooh, that was not good, that attack. My God. Like a little bit of a drop with the cannons here. Can't really get too much on. He's buying time, though, which is good. And he's got vultures down here. You can't let them get both mains like I was talking about in the first game. It's so incredibly important. Oh, and he gets it. Yeah, the Vulture's going to come and punish that instantly. So important. All right, so Paralyze is getting, like, another Nexus, adding gates. Let's take a look at Scan's spot here. So we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 fact. 5th CC on the way. Armory's going for 3... No, 3-3 right now. Oh, that's kind of weird. I don't know how that got lined up, but it did. Arbiter on the way with Recall. Specifically looking for Recall, which does make sense. Kadarin Amulet there for more Psystorms. I like the Recall choice. A little bit of scuffling going on here. So this is, like, pretty standard in a lot of ways. Like, maybe the speed of Scan's 3rd against scouting that his opponent was going to Reaver. Maybe it's good, I guess. I'm not 100% sold on it, because I do think Paralyze should have busted him. But other than that, this is a lot of normal stuff going on. But I guess, you know, look at the position, how they're both maxed out right now. And, of course, you know, the early game, like, Paralyze lost quite a bit. Scan was very comfortable. And now this big attack coming in, like, this has to be busted. Or this game just, like, will end so quickly. Excellent army chasing. Oh, my God. Those tanks? Oh, my God. Did you see that? Like, this little group of army tried to go north, and he left 6 tanks here and just demolished it. Looks like there was some good harassment the 4th, and Paralyze does have these 2 nexuses, so losing this is not the end of the world, but the containment almost is. You know what I gotta figure out here is why, when I try to attack Protosses with an army like this, at a time like that, do they storm my army 15 times, and Scan just walks across the map and kills all the bases? I gotta figure that out for myself. And yeah, we'll take a look at the failed bust again after this. Alright, so he killed the 4th, which is pretty big, but Scan did retake a 4th over here. It looks like he moved those tanks from this position to here. But he's killing so much. This alone is super powerful. As soon as you contain them like this, it's very hard for us. Most of his gates are here, most of his army's here. He will produce heavily off of these gates now, but just splitting the Protoss army makes it very tough. Like, that's one of the most important moves in the matchup. Look at that, he's going to get another base. My God. This is becoming a real battle now. So, Paralyze has broken out. He lost 3 bases, 4 bases to all this, which is pretty insane. So he's literally sitting here on 2 base. Not even good probe saturation. Scan is retaken. This is basically gone. So Scan is basically 2 base as well. Which is, so obviously 2 base versus 2 base, you're going to feel good as Terran. Insane storms. Busts most of the army here. When you start seeing Archons come around, you know your opponent is getting low on minerals. Archons are not so good against Terran. Damn, this is a crazy, crazy game. Yeah, as Scan is taken down here, it really looks like he's starting to run away with it a little bit. You know, if Terran ever can actually secure a 5th base on Polypoid, they're good for almost the rest of the game. Like, most games can end like that. And this is just like cleanup right now. Paralyze. Yeah, he does not really have anything at this point. What an interesting game. We got to jump back. Got to jump back to the bust. Where was that? Like right around here? Yes. Right exactly around there. Okay, hold on a second. I'm back. Yay. Okay. We have to relook at this, because this does not... This is why I was saying, when he scanned and saw the Reaver tech to take that additional base on location, seemed very difficult. Now, if you do not take this base on location, getting to it's very hard, because what they'll do is they'll sit goons up here and Reaver up here, and they'll just slow you down like crazy, get up to their 4 bases, and mass out gateway units, and it's very tough. Let's take a look at the actual... Okay, we'll speed up. Okay. As we start this, let's take a look. So Scan has 4 Marines, 2 tanks, and he has some units in the main base. 3 Goliaths, tank, 3 Vultures. Here we have 8 Goons. 2 Zealots, shuttle. Let's watch. Drops that to get the hit. Look at how close that walked right there. Like, he targeted, and it just didn't hit where he wanted. And now the flanking units are coming out. Now, here's why Scan held. I just saw it. So now I'm starting to understand a bit better. This is why Scan held. Okay, first off, obviously that first Reaver shot was just terrible. Okay, watch. Right, he almost gets that. Comes up. Tank gone. Tank gone. Watch this. The bunker's about to be broke. Oh. You see it? He popped the Marines out. If you have not targeted the bunker, because look at it, it's at 58 health. That means 3 goons kill it. He popped out the 4 Marines. A Marine takes 4 Dragoon hits to die. So they're actually very tanky against Dragoons, right? So literally, maximum here, he can only kill 1 Marine. So he popped these out. Now watch, on an attack move, the priority instantly changes to the Marines over the bunker. Okay? Look at that. It was spread. He got the first volley. The first volley all hit. The second volley half hit. He only lost 1 Marine from 2 volleys from 7 goons. He popped them back in. The bunker is still a bit too low. Right? Look at this. That's 140 damage. He doesn't have he doesn't have 7 SCVs repairing. He has 5, which means in 2 volleys this dies again. So he pops some Marines out again. Pops them back in. Just keeps it targeting. More units are coming up. And at that point, he actually got 7 SCVs repairing. Absolute insanity. That Marine pop out literally held this. If you lose the bunker, the Marines instantly die, and 7 goons will clear 3 Goliaths and a tank. Insane. Insane. Next time he comes over, I'm going to make him sit on a bed of nails. Okay, that was a wild move, because this is what allowed Scan to nail that 16-minute push. Because now suddenly you look at this position, it's like, okay, there's no threats out of Paralyze. He spent so many units, got nothing done. The economy of Scan is insane. Amazingly done. GG. You guys can check out Paralyze, by the way. He does stream on Afrika TV as well, so check him out there.